Welcome to Five Fires YouTube. Today we're going to be talking about Universal having a conversation with New York Times. Let's do this. What a week we're having for Universal as a whole. Its creative have just been on a tear. Everything happening with Epic Universe. Just recently, we saw the fireworks, that Boston Dynamic dragon, which is going to be walking around. We've seen all the photos from Epic Universe and how epic all the final details of everything's turning out to be. We just got Horrors Unleashed, the ticket detail, opening date, kind of more meat on the bone for all the stuff that are coming there, which is going to be in Las Vegas. We got more info on the Kids Resort, the Universal Kids Resort in Frisco, Texas, which is going to be a water park, amusement park, specifically for the younger audience. But this is an article that's going to go over a lot of the news that's happening. And we still got Hollywood Drift coming to Universal Studios Hollywood. Oh, my Lanta. So much going on with Universal as a company, and it's exciting and beautiful at the same time. This is an article that dropped today in the morning from New York Times, so credit to them. Universal theme parks, long in Disney's shadow, expand at dizzying pace. Universal is going after Disney, the industry leader, with new parks in Florida and Texas, and we want people to think of us first. Can you believe that? That is what Universal is attempting to get. They're trying to be number one. They want to be number one. They're proving that that's the route they're going with the amount of investment that just went down for Epic. All this conversation happening over there at the International Park, the Great Britain, the brand new theme park that might come over there. Wow. All right, let's go into these details because this is going to be an exciting conversation. There's an article from Brooke. How high is up? When Mark Woodbury became Universal's theme park chief in 2022, he pressed his lieutenants to answer that question. The former architect was not referring to a roller coaster incline. Universal Parks have already become a surprise growth engine for NBC Universal. But Mr. Woodbury saw an even bigger opportunity to lift the business firmly out of Disney's shadow. This is crazy. How do we become the destination of choice in each of the markets that we operate in and in all of the markets that we choose to expand into? He said in a recent interview. We talk about Hollywood? We talk about Hollywood too? I don't know. Disneyland. That's a crazy conversation to have. Mr. Woodbury, 67, is starting to unveil the answers. This week, Universal unveiled theming for a new park in Texas aimed at families. That was literally just a couple of hours ago. An opening date for an attraction in Nevada focused on horror fans. Those come on top of expansion in Los Angeles. Wait. Whoa. What are we talking about here? Those come on top of an expansion in Los Angeles. What? Expansion? Where? Expansion where? Wait, what? And massive theme park development in Orlando, Florida, that will open this spring. It's considering wicked attractions. Not attraction, attractions. And major park for Britain too. Wicked attraction. We're not even deep into this article, and I'm already just like mind blown. What are they cooking up? My gosh. Comcast, which owns NBC Universal, has not disclosed budgets for the projects, but analysts say that Orlando project alone costs roughly $7 billion. $7 billion! You imagine you got Bob Iger just across the street over there at Walt Disney World witnessing 7 billion of new technology, new groundwork being done. And it's coming to life. This is the year. I said, Epic Universe just doesn't seem real. I still can't believe it's real. As businesses, theme parks come with numerous risks. They are vulnerable to swings in the economy. Visitor safety is a constant battle. Attractions require costly upkeep. Escalating labor costs threaten margins. But those challenges are outweighed by potential for added profit. Comcast has decided. I could not be prouder of the trajectory and growth strategy, Mike Kavanaugh, Comcast president, said in an email. Some of the projects are designed to bring Universal-style thrills to audiences in new markets. On Wednesday, the company announced that a year-round attraction called Universal Horror Unleashed will open in Las Vegas in August. With tickets priced from $59 to $149, the 100,000 square foot attraction will include 4 haunted houses pegged to movies like Texas, Exorcist Believer. It will also serve alcohol. I love how they just had to throw that. It's going to serve alcohol too. On Friday, Universal announced that its first Universal Kids Resort, focused on 3 to 8, under construction near Dallas, would offer rides and play areas themed to the movie franchises like Shrek, Trolls, Minions, Puss in Boots, Jurassic World. The 32-acre starter park is expected to open next year. Why do they call it a starter park? I'm assuming that's like introduce these IPs, this Universal experience to that 3 to 8 range. So eventually they're like, I want to go do the big kid stuff at Epic Universe, Hollywood, you know what I mean? We're going to roll these out. We're going to roll these out across the country and the world. Wow. I'm getting a vibe that this Texas Horrors Unleashed thing, more of this is coming other places. Like, this ain't it. Around the world. Mr. Woodbury said they are relatively cheap. Mr. Woodbury said at 2023 conference that the first Horror Unleashed and Universal Kids Resort would cost several $100 million combined. Wow, relatively cheap. I guess the main thing is, like, Epic is just in a different planet. These are like just this controlled, you know, it's just HHN house. Water park. On April 25th, Universal Studios Hollywood in Los Angeles will introduce FanFest. Wow, we're talking about FanFest 2, an evening hour separately ticketed event built around Star Trek, Back to the Future, Dungeons & Dragons cosplay that runs until May 18th. It represents another of Mr. Woodbury growth strategies. We will be there covering the heck out of that event. I bought the fandom pass, I think is what they call it, where you could go every night if you want, which I hope to do. I would love to be. I just want to watch whatever these Back to the Future experiences are going to be. I just want to be there. In the studio lot, on the clock tower, experiencing Back to the Future stuff. Like, how freaking cool is that? And we're going to have a Dungeons & Dragon walkthrough. Are you kidding me? Find ways to make older Universal parks work harder. Tickets start at $74 and reach $373 for VIP offering. And then Epic Universe, a 750-acre development in Orlando that includes theme park, 3 hotels. When it opens in May 22nd, Epic Universe will become Florida's first major new park in a generation. And Universal hopes a property that will reverse long-standing business dynamic with Walt Disney World to the south. Mr. Woodbury wants families to view Universal Orlando Resort as a week-long destination and not just a 1 or 2 day add-on to a Disney vacation. That's what I want to hear, baby. That's what I want to hear. I totally understand the whole, like, well, since you're at Walt Disney World, might as well do 1 or 2 days at Universal. They want to flip-flop it to, like, Universal's your 4-day and maybe 1 or 2 day at Magic Kingdom. You know what I mean? Especially, too, with all the construction that's going to be coming to Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom. really seems like Epcot Magic Kingdom is kind of where the crowds are going to go when you really think about it. Um, we want people to think of us first. Damn, coming for Disney. The Universal Orlando Resort currently includes 2 theme parks, Universal Studios Florida and Islands of Adventure, and shopping and dining district and water park called Volcano Bay. The park will attract roughly 10 million visitors in its first full year of operation, according to Moffett-Nathanson. So, Epic Universe is going to roughly attract 10 million. That's a lot of people, man. And we're talking, it's opening in May. You know what I mean? So far, Epic Universe tickets for the general public have been sold only as multi-day package, which I haven't bought one yet because of that. The least inexpensive option for non-Floridians is $352 to $521, with the cost fluctuating based on calendar and provides 1-day entry to Epic and 2 days at the older park. Disney has watched Universal's insurgency with clenched jaw in 2014 when Universal Parks broadened their focus to families with young children. Disney Turf. Robert Iger, Disney chief executive, questioned whether Comcast was serious about theme park investment or theme park business. Universal is $7 billion. $7 billion invested. They're pretty serious to me. Damn. I think the jury is still out to see just how much they're willing to invest and what kind of creativity they have to invest in, Mr. Iger said at the time. Somebody said this is like a 10-year-old quote, but they're just sneaking it in there, right? Why not? In the years that followed, Comcast spent billions to open a park in China, expand in Japan, and added attractions in Florida. Beijing too, right? Yeah. More recently, Disney has dismissed the threat of greater competition from Universal in Florida, contending that a rising tide lifts all boats. Well, Florida ain't about the rising tide. They're like, your boat is staying over here. Second guess if you even go to Walt Disney World. You're staying in Florida, Universal Orlando. The Universal guys will gain a little bit of share, but we'll see more category growth than we see share loss. Hugh Johnston, Disney Chief Financial Officer, said at a December conference, net, it sort of works out okay. I don't know, man. I don't know. Just recently, we saw that Sensational. It was like a World of Color come to Universal Orlando. And then we're going to have Epic Universe with all of those offerings, plus possibly fireworks show, which looks just nuts. I don't know if that fireworks show is going to be an opening day media thing, or if it's like they're trying to do fireworks every day. Nobody knows yet. But yeah, Epic Universe and the affordability, honestly, with the hotels, it's really going to give Disney run for its money. Because at the same time, like, Disney with the whole, like, you know, the all tides are going to rise. I get what they're saying, but you don't have nothing new for a while. Monster Inc. Land, when? Radiator Springs Land, when? Villains Land, when? I guess you have the parade. I don't know. A parade is a great option to have people stay there at night at Magic Kingdom, but people are trying to do the new thing, man. And Epic Universe is that. Moffett-Nathanson estimated that Epic Universe would siphon millions of visitors from Disney World from mid-2025 to the end of 2026. Yeah, because lots of people, they're just trying to do one trip. And if Epic Universe is the new thing, that's where the budget's going. The budget's going over there, not Walt Disney World. I could see that. I could see that big time. People want to do the new thing. In 2023, the most recent year for which attendance numbers were available, Universal's park attracted 61 million visitors worldwide. 70% increase from a decade earlier. Wow, 70% increase. Disney parks had 142 million, up 7%. Damn, in that same time, they increased 70% to Disney 7. But at the same time, Disney's already had a high number, so like, how much more are they going to go? Universal's momentum has come in part from closer collaboration with corporate sibling Universal Picture. The synergy machine, straight up the synergy machine. In 2023, Universal Hollywood opened a major Mario Bros. Attraction in a lockstep with the release of Super Mario Brothers movie by Universal Picture. Epic Universe will open in May with rides themed to How to Train Your Dragon franchise. Universal Picture will release a big budget How to Train Your Dragon reboot in June. The theme park and a movie. Dude, that's like the Universal combo that's just been happening. Super powerful move in synergy. We keep thinking that's what's going to happen with Hollywood Drift. The new Fast and Furious movie, Hollywood Drift, Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift will open with it. I love that idea. Open a movie, open a land. Open a movie, open a ride. Open a movie, open a whole theme park. We've cultivated a creative and commercial shorthand across our teams, and that ease and comfort with one another allows us to pull levers across the company to amplify our respective strategy. Donna Langley. Mr. Woodbury has still secret plans for significant attractions themed to Wicked, another Universal movie. When I saw it, my first reaction was, this is a theme park waiting to happen, he said. Wow! What? Oh my Lanta? That doesn't sound like a ride. That sounds like a land. Wow. Wild. Oh my gosh. That's how we're going to end the article? Damn. There's no other way to say it than Universal is coming for Disney. Straight up. It's not even like we're assuming. The money that's been invested, the strategy, the forward thinking that like more of this stuff is coming. Dude, this is going to be wild. Can we have a day where we say Universal was the number one most visited theme park in the United States? And not even that. Horrors Unleashed, Frisco, Texas, possibly 2 more of these things popping up somewhere. Oh my gosh. Wild. Very, very wild. I'm still kind of mind blown on the whole expansion in Los Angeles. Expansion? That's the first time. It's the word expansion, Los Angeles, from Universal Direct. Not like I made it up. Like, this is from Universal. Wow. I couldn't be more happier to be a fan of Universal, be a pass holder to Universal, content creator that covers Universal. We eating good, baby! Woo! We are just eating good. Universal fans, we celebrate these W's, man. They ain't gonna stop coming. That's the crazy part. It's just the beginning. It is just the beginning. Thank you guys for your time. Hope you guys enjoyed this incredible article and news and the fight of theme parks between Disney and Universal. It's gonna heat up like you wouldn't believe. All right, post in the comments. Love to hear from you. What are your thoughts on all this? And let's have a conversation. Post in the comments. Smash the like button. Firing it down.